Hello again. In this video, I will show you how you can load an image in OpenCV and show it. Let's start with this code. You can download all the codes in the course materials. Then I just talk about the details and I will talk about some example in here. Okay, first we have to include some libraries. As you remembered, I talked about the module or libraries in the OpenCV. One of them that is used for load or in other words read an image and also to show an image is HiGUI. First we have to include this library here. After that, we have to include the IO stream. That's it's the default library for OpenCV codes. You know that for a standard input and output streams in C++ code, we need this library. And also we have to use some namespace. STD, for example, the name is STD for IO stream, and also we will use the CV. And also you have to be careful about this, that when we want to call the library we have to write OpenCV2, because as remembered in the folder, the main folders, we have OpenCV and OpenCV2, and we have to call OpenCV2 here, and then HiGUI and HiGUI HPP here. Okay, after including this module or libraries in our code, we have to go to the body part of our program. First, as you know, we have to write the int main for all C++ codes because it's the main part of the code. If we use some function, or if we add some function to this, then we can put another name for that function, and after that we have to call them here in the main part of the code. Okay, first we have to write math. This is the class for the image that we want to use. It means when we want to read or load an image, first we have to call this class, and after that we can use our line. We use the im as the name of the variable that we want to put the value of the image inside that. Okay, the name of variable is im. Then we have to use mread command to read an image from the folder that you put these codes on there. It means you have to put the main image or the image that you want to read on that folder, and after that you can read it. If you don't copy your image on that folder, you will get an error. It means that it cannot load or read your image. Then, for example, we have the Lena image on that folder. We wrote the name of the image and also extension of that .tif, but it can be JPEG and PNG or other images format. It doesn't matter which format do you want do we want to use. We can write the extension here, and also here in this example we want to load this image as a grayscale image. Later I will show you how we can load an color image, but here we are working on the grayscale, so we have to write 0 or the first channel of the image. Okay, we can write an if, but if you delete it, it doesn't change the concept of the code. But for checking our code, we should write this line. If the name of the variable is empty, it means if the code cannot read an image, show a sentence. Here we show a sentence, cannot load image, or you can change it to any sentence that you like, but here we use this sentence, but we can change it. It doesn't matter, but it just show when this line of code doesn't work. It means that it cannot read this image. Then it shows this sentence to us and return the first of the code. But if we successfully read an image or load an image, we want to show it. We can use imshow command to show an image, but first we have to put a name for a windows that we want to show our image on that. Then we have to write our variable. As you know, similar to the MATLAB, we have imread file on there, or imshow file on there for show or read an image. It means if you are working with the MATLAB, that we talk about that in the lectures, you can use these comments on there. It doesn't matter, are you writing in the C++, Python, Java, MATLAB, or something else, you can use these comments to read and show an image. Okay, we use imshow, name of the window, and the variables that we put, or the value of the image on there. Then we wrote a wait key here and put the 0, because if we run this code, it will close this window in millisecond, because it ran the code and it finished and it will close it. But when we put the wait key here and 0, it means that it has to stay at that stage that a user pressed any button or click on the image to finish the code. And also at the end, we have to return the code by return 0. If we run this code, okay, debug it, it shows us the Lena image that we load here in the grayscale. As you remember, first let me to click a space, for example, to finish this code or close the windows. If you remember, I told you that if we put 0 here, it means that we need just the first channel of the image. It returns the image in a grayscale, but if we delete this part, it returns us a color image, and you can see it here. Okay, it returned Lena image in the color. And by these lines of code, you can easily read an image and show it. Later in the next videos, I will show you how you can modify the image and or add something to your image. Okay, that's it. Have a good time. Bye.